Good morning, welcome back to the channel again. My name is Keith, this is All Things Tenerife. Okay, as I promised, I was going to take you up to up towards Siam Park and then into Siam Mall. We'll have a little wander around Siam Mall. Not always great, security men aren't always really too happy with people recording up there, but hopefully they won't bother. But I'll get you a little wander around, show you some of the food court upstairs and that sort of thing. So this is being filmed at about 9:30 in the morning. It's around 23 degrees. It's quite heavy, which is lovely because yesterday it wasn't great. But yeah, let's take a little wander and spin you around. So Las Flores, excuse me, this is a nice apartment complex. It's kind of an old apartment complex. Let's have a little look and see if I can wander into it. Actually had a look at a place here last year when we were looking at property, when my other half was searching for the ultimate property, and we did have a look in here. Some little quicks. It's got a beautiful view. Really nice complex. I say a little bit dated, but the view, as you have to agree, is pretty spectacular. And it's very central. Now, as I said, we had a wander around here before. It was very, very clean. And I say you can't get better. Location-wise, it's absolutely fantastic. You've got the Bureau Star over there, and this is the top end of San Eugenio, that square where the shopping centre is. The San Eugenio shopping centre. Now, I'll show you, if you have mobility issues, it's a bit of a hill, there's no question about that. You would not be walking up this if you had any sort of mobility issues. So bear that in mind if you are looking at it. It's getting me out of breath, and I'd like to think I'm relatively fit. Right, so touched on last night as they met up with Dave and Col, and in the crack of the night, so to speak, we got a little message from somebody. I'll let you know who when I get up above, but someone on the island having difficulty finding somewhere to stay for tonight. So I'll let you know. I'll tell you about it. Tell you more about it when we get up a bit. So part of the reason this is very much a working holiday for me. I want to try and get as many vlogs done as possible and give you an idea of what Paddy's Week is like in Tenerife. And say this is my first time. So far so good. Tenerife, we were talking about this last night. The thing I love about Tenerife is the fact that you can walk within 100 yards, or actually even 100 feet, and find something completely different. Like Dublin, I love Dublin, but the bars are Dublin bars, they're Irish bars, and depending on where you're going, if you're going into the touristy areas, it's purely tourist. It's a tourist trap. There's nothing more to it than that, and they all are pretty much the same. They're just what I like to refer as diddly eye bars. And don't get me wrong, I love my diddly eye bars and I love Dublin. But Tenerife, you can go from a restaurant to a drag show to an open mic compare to a comedian, whatever. There's so many different elements to Tenerife, and that's one of the reasons why I love coming here. And I always say this, I never know why. There's that many times people have asked me why I love it, and I can't answer it, and I still can't answer it. And it's because it's a feeling. Tenerife is a feeling more so than you loving something for the pubs or for whatever. I'm taking my life in my hands here. I've just realised. See, this is the Irish person in me. I'm sure in Tenerife people cross at the zebra crossings. Yeah, that would work okay if I wasn't talking to you at the same time as trying to get from one place to the other. Let's see, will I stay on this side or not? Oh, I will actually stay on this side. You can get a better view of Siam or Siam Park, which I will do a vlog on. Not this trip, when I'm back in August. And sadly, I won't be back till August, which is why I'm trying to do as many vlogs here as I can in these few days. Now, with that in mind, I was discussing this last night with Anne and Dave, and I am going to do more vlogs, not just in Tenerife, at home, because I need to get those numbers up, and I need to get subscribers up. The more I get them up, the more I can keep doing this, because I want to hit that goal, the 1,000 subscribers. I want to hit that, and I want to hit it as quickly as possible. And unfortunately, you only do that when you put out more content. So the more content you put out, the more YouTube algorithm recognizes you, and subsequently they put you out there more. And then, of course, chain reaction is the channel grows, and then I can do more of these, which is what I love to do. But in the meantime, it means that I can do just a little bit more content, and then so I'm going to change. I didn't change the name. I was going to change it completely, but after taking some advice, I've decided just to stick more on the end of it. Yeah, so I'll wait till I come back off this trip, and I will change it to All Things Tenerife and more. Simple as. Because I have got a trip, obviously, back here in August for 3 weeks, which is great. But I have a city break coming up, probably around May. I have a couple of events in Dublin that I want to cover, and there's always something going on in Dublin. And Ireland isn't huge, I'm sure everybody knows that. But you can drive an hour and be in beautiful countryside. You can drive an hour and be standing in the middle of so many historic buildings, castles. So that's the plan. Cover a little bit more in that respect. So I will be broadening the channel a little bit, but still my mainstay will be here. But I figure it's better to do it now, while the channel is still quite young, than to wait. Now, that's where we just came from. Literally just over there. So Tenerife is never an easy walk. So if I'm heavy breathing, and I know I am, please forgive me, because that's a good old hike. But we're nearly there. So it's taken, I don't know, 10 minutes from where we were. So it took maybe 15-20 minutes to get you to here. So gracias. This is Siam Park. Well, the entrance is Siam Park. And as you can see, 20 to 10 in the morning, queue is already formed. Now if you are going to get tickets, you're going to come up here, I advise you to pre-book them, and I advise you to go down to the lads at Tenerife First Excursion. Daniel, Matty, Sarah, the team is down there. They're scattered all over Tenerife. Put it into Google, you'll find them. They're in Los Cristianos, they're in Costa Dequi, they're in the shopping centre in San Eugenio as well, they're in there too. So yeah, just stick your head in. They'll organise everything for you. They're fantastic at getting the best value in any of the excursions that are available on the island. They're absolutely fantastic at doing it. It's their job after all. And they're very, very good at it. You catch them, as I said, on YouTube. You catch them on TikTok. Matty's doing a huge amount of stuff on TikTok with with various excursions that they do, and their new project, the chill box, which I'm going to do a vlog in maybe later on today or tomorrow. But I always like to give them a shout out and push people down that way, because I know they're good. I've never been let down by them. I've been using them for years and I have never ever been let down. They always get it on the nose, on the button every single time. So as you can see, this place is enormous. I'm actually really looking forward to going to have a look. I've been coming here for years and never thought of going into it. Bit of trivia. It used to be, there was a television quiz show years ago. I don't know whether it's still on. Take Me Out, and the prize on it was one of these dating things, was a trip to an island called Fernando, which was actually here. It was Tenerife. That's the island they used. Obviously, it was make believe, and many a time the winning couple, would be filmed in Siam Park, and yeah, but useless trivia, but yeah, as I said, I've seen loads of vlogs and what have you in there on it, and it does look pretty impressive, and that I do love. So that's the plan in August, to do that. But that's not what we came for. The walk up here was for Siam Mall, which is here, literally around this corner. And again, there's actually a free bus service all around Los Cristianos, Los Americas, Costa Rica, and they pick you up and they drop you to the main entrance there in Siam Park. It's not just for Siam Park, you can also use it for Siam Mall. It's a completely free service, you can't miss it. A massive bus with they're actually here, they are here, as I said, you can't miss them. There's the Siam Park buses. Okay, all free, just jump on, tell them you're coming up here, and you have a choice, as I said, either go into the park or go into Siam Mall itself. As I said, we'll have a look in here. I've been here loads of times. There's a lot of restaurants in it, a lot of high-end shops. Someone asked me recently, where do you go if you don't want knockoff? So obviously Tenerife, famous for its knockoff brands, from football gear to handbags to whatever. So they were asking me, where do you go for the real McCoy? And this is pretty much it. This is where you go. Now if you're driving, obviously huge car park, and let's have a little look inside. I will stop for breakfast in here because I haven't eaten yet. It's now coming up to 9:45, and yeah, definitely need to get something to eat. Feeling a little bit better. Not a major hangover this morning, but there was a little touch of hangover this morning, thanks to Anne and Dave. Well, that's what I'm blaming. But so yeah, the walk has done me the world of good. I needed to get out into the air. You see, this is the entrance. And upstairs, top end of it, as is the food court. So, oh yeah, my news, my surprise, my special guest tomorrow, or tonight actually. I have Kevin the Scotsman. Kevin is at a bit of a bind at the moment. He can't find somewhere to stay, and being as it's the week of Paddy's week, I don't think he's got a chance. Well, I'm paying an arm and a leg, to be honest with you. He's going to have to get somewhere. He'll pay a fortune for it. I have a put me up bed, which he's going to take use of. So I'm actually looking forward to that. It'll be the first time I've met Kevin But yeah, he's stuck for a night, so I'm looking forward to that. Meeting up with him later on this evening with the rest of them, and we'll have a few beers. And we're trying to organise an evening where there is about, I think, 25, 30 subscribers over in Tenerife at the moment. They want to meet up with Kev and the other vloggers, because there's about 4 or 5 vloggers over here as well. Actually, Soul Kitchen, lovely little restaurant. I've eaten here a few times. It's not cheap, but it's really good. Our acai bowls, these are really good. Actually, that could be my cure for today, is an acai bowl. I wanted to back up there in a little while. But yeah, so as I say, we're trying to find a venue that would be able to hold, I don't know, 30 odd people maybe, and in the one area, and not necessarily to vlog, but just to catch up with them and have a chat and meet the people that have allowed everybody to do what we do. I'm very much obviously the baby of the vlogging group over here, but I have to say I really appreciate anything that people do. It's simple things like comments or likes or whatever that make the difference between a channel succeeding and not. And that's all it is. It's literally someone going and hitting that like button. And I don't always understand it, and it's something that I've observed over a time while I've been in Tenerife and while I've been vlogging in Tenerife, is the network, the support, the sort of like the Tenerife family, for want of a better word, that are here and are so involved with everything that vloggers do on the island. And they very much appreciate what we do on the island. There's no question about that. And you see it when you meet them, if you're walking through the streets. Not that it's happened to me, it's happened to me twice where I was recognised, or where someone comes over. Several times people have come over and just said hello to a camera because they know it's a Tenerife vlogger, obviously, that's wandering around with a camera in their hand. So they tend to come over and they'll wave, and that's as much for them to be able to go back and look at it and attach that memory of that video and show people, oh, that's me when I was in Tenerife. I don't think it's so much as this, that they're sort of starstruck by anyone they meet. It's the fact that it's Tenerife and they appreciate what people do. And I appreciate it more now that I've started doing it myself, because it's not quite as easy as the other people make it look. You know, you see Kevin and the likes of Carl, and it looks so natural, so normal to them. And then when you go and start to do it yourself, you realise there's nothing normal about this at all. There's absolutely nothing normal about wandering around talking to yourself. But it is very therapeutic, there's no question about that. It really is very therapeutic. But you can see, these are all shops. These aren't knockoff shops. So this is where you come for all of those. But yeah, as I said, it's quite therapeutic to be able to do this, and when people enjoy it, makes it even better. So I'm gonna finish here. Oh wait, you won't. I'll go downstairs. We'll have a little look downstairs. Someone doesn't think I talk too much. Well, no, I do. I know I talk too much, but there's a balance between, I suppose, talking too much on one of these vlogs and not talking enough. Okay, that reminds me, I need to pick up bits in the supermarket. I'm still cleaning the apartment from the builder. There's still, let's not go down that road, but just enough to say that it's still bits to be done. And so I spent an hour doing that this morning before I came out here. So I just have to remember to pick up some cleaning bits. Very rock and roll, I suppose. Yeah, sunglasses on me. Oh, this actually, I have to say, this shop here for runners is fantastic. Not massively expensive. Now, as I say, these are not knockoffs, these are all originals. My favourite shop, Skechers. The most comfortable thing you'll ever wear. no matter what you're doing, just walking. It's when you get older, you realise these things that I suppose that when you were, I don't know, 16, 17, 18, everything was about fashion. Everything was about how well it looks. Sadly, as you get to my age, everything's about how comfy it is, how far you can walk in it without your feet killing you, and that's pretty much that's where it ends. So this is it. This is Siam Park. As I say, plenty to do, plenty to see in it. So, with that in mind, it's time to go. I'm going to go have breakfast, and then we'll go back up and have that acai bowl, however you pronounce it. So, if you like what you see, thank you. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, bell for notification, and share, please. Put it out there. Get some more people involved in the Tenerife group that we have, and it's been great to be able to do it. I love being able to do it. So, talk to you soon, and take care. See you in the next one.